Back over to Lee before we take a break. Jim, one of our potential sellers who has neighbors whose tree came down on his deck. This is a true story, and I've seen the deck, and I saw the tree down. It was crazy. And it wiped out the deck, and for close to a year, he has been fighting with his insurance company to pay on the deck. And I'm bringing this up because I think a lot of people have had problems getting insurance companies to pay off on damage, especially with the snow and rain and the weather we've had the past couple of weeks and this year, right? So Jim told me over the phone basically that the past year, every time he called the insurance company, they wanted more information on what was going on. Another insurance claim adjuster was assigned to the case. And now, good news a couple of weeks ago from Jim, the insurance company finally got tired of hearing from Jim and paid off on the deck. The reason I'm saying this is because this goes back to that old adage, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? The insurance
Yes.
company apparently got tired of hearing from Jim and he gave up. At least that's what Jim thinks. So, what are your thoughts about dealing with insurance companies, Lee? I'm sure you've had experience. What do you say? Is it the squeaky wheel in this case?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, there's a sort of the take the first offer they give you because they're trying to lowball you at first, perhaps, and they expect a lot of people to take the first offer they give them and go on down the line.
Hmm.
But those who hang in there, I can tell you from experience, my husband had a car wreck situation like that, and he hung in there, and he ultimately got something that was close to fair from the insurance carrier. But they do expect you to either go away or probably to take their first offer, which might be not necessarily fulfilling what you're entitled to.
Is he okay, your hubby?
Oh yes, he's fine. Thank you for asking.
Just curious. But it
Yes,
does.
yes.
You do bring up a good point, and we see these commercials on TV about call me, the attorneys, but there is some validity in calling an attorney and having them represent you. So
Absolutely.
we're going to take a break. When we come back, 20 of the things you need to know if you have moved or are planning to move to Kentucky, because we are heard around the world on iHeartRadio. A reminder with us continuing, Lee Harris. She is the head legal counsel over at Limestone Title and Escrow. They do a great job getting your home loan closed. You can reach Lee anytime, 649-7964. Also, Randy Rocky, Swan Financial. He's one of the head guys over there. They do a great job of getting you pre-approved. And as you heard earlier, they have this pretty impressive rate if you want to get in at a lower interest rate. His direct number, 502-645-0736. My son Greg, who does our marketing, photography, so much more, is with us. And also thinking of selling, all you need to do is call me. I am here for you, free, no obligation analysis. Will come out. I will come out. We'll talk, come up with a plan. Call me on my cell phone, 502-376-5483, or go to bobsellslouisville.com. We're back in a moment on News Radio 840 WHAS.